Hey guys, well, you see, I decided to rework that cards game into my pitch series where I talk, but these are going to be kind of revivals or continuations of those games. Of those games. Today's game is Avengers Academy. Let me just tell you why I want to revive it. But for Well, just like that cards game, I was not like well into the plot of Avengers Academy. I I like had a fully armed Iron Man and I had like a fully suited up Iron Man and a fully armored and a fully suited up Captain America and I had a fully armored Iron Man. I I spent a lot of my mom money on the game and stuff, but anyway, wait, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. I spent a lot of money on the game, and now, well, and each that's my. I would have it be titled Avengers Academy of Avengers More. Like it will start with you acting if you play the original Avengers Academy. I mean, what, and then it will remember who you were, and then you can play with all those heroes that you once played with back in the old days. Dave, where you can be with whoever you want to. Play all those. Like I used to play that game like more than Earth Wars. I'm planning to do three another. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. Transformer World the World. I I I was yes I have mentioned it, but I thought I just checked my Transformer videos and no I haven't. And no, I have not mentioned talked about Transform World the World. Maybe I did and I forgot the video file or something. If if that's the case, I will then re-talk about it later. Like tomorrow, going to be a Voltron. Like two, I'm going to roll out till tomorrow. Voltron and Ben 10. Just game, not leg. Anyway, it might be even though Avengers Academy. You can spend hours of time. And also, I wish in the Titan builder that you can build all the way down to start class. Like, look, you can build, like, you. I think you can go as far down in the ship, like to D deck or something. Like, not even to D deck, I don't think. Like, I don't even know how. Like, I don't think you can go. It would be nice if future updates for this game you can build more than the death I have built. Like where I have to build anyway. Anyway, you can get every character you unlock with new. With I know that the game has tally all Avengers, so I don't really know much about Marvel. I'm more of a DC guy myself. Guy, guys, FYI, I'm not much of a Marvel fan. I know more about the DC than I do about Marvel. Well, which will help. Which I know I in case you're a Marvel fan down in the comments and you've never heard of DC, see, I know more about Darkseid side or the Anti-Monitor than I do about Thanos and Galactus. I know those are two pretty awful characters in the Marvel universe, but in the DC universe, the most powerful villain is Thanos is Darkseid. side. Like he's up there with like Thanos. Like it takes them a while to come to Earth. Like in like Thanos should be the villain of the pocket game. Like in case you're a DC fan, look, look. This is the yeah. You can only go down to D deck, which I know. How many deaths are there in the Titanic? Well, anyway, where was it? Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, you will basically not start out from scratch if you buy Avengers Academy. You will basically not start out from scratch if you haven't you didn't buy the Avengers Academy, then you will start out from scratch. But if you have, you won't. You see how the game will work is there will be something to ask. Have you played even no Avengers Academy? Anyway, where was it? Oh yeah. The game will basically be the graduating part of Avengers Academy. I don't think I ever got where after you complete a certain quest line for the returning characters, for the new characters, I will have brand new quests for them, but they will all have like up to 100 quests in the game for you to complete. Now, if you're one of those guys that have those the original characters and you got all now there will be a special part of the game where Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, etc., etc. Let's just say you read the final quest of Iron Man's story. Wait. There will be a special graduation because let me look up. No, it will be in the Avengers Academy game. You have to get used to Iron Man, Captain America, etc., all graduating away, and you never be able to play with them ever again. Yeah, unless in a future update or something for the game, they have more storylines that force them to go back to the Academy, or there's another game called Avengers. They're called Avengers. There's no anyway. Wait, the fun the story after 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 you complete most of the Windows character storyline line lines, this will happen. But but done boom. That there will be a special area that you have to build if you have a lot of characters after their final quest, but yet you don't have the area built in the game. You have to build it. It costs a little bit of in-game money. It costs a lot of in-game money. It costs a little bit of in-game money, but after that, you have to literally re- say goodbye to all those characters that you know and love in the sequel. They will literally graduate Avengers Academy, and then depending on who you get graduating for for flying characters, they will simply fly off campus because they never come back. For walking characters, Captain America would just run off off. Some of them might use a shield jet. Also, you have to get the character mass level. Well, mass levels before they can graduate. Now, let's just say you've done all their quests that they can but yet they're not mass levels. well, they won't graduate until they reach level 200. At least I think. At least I think. Whatever. Their math. No, they also have. Also, their math level will when they leave the academy too, which is understandable. I mean, math level will pretty much, well, math, like they're mathed out, like they have no more stories. Like they're pretty much. So yeah, so this game requires several hours of grinding on your iPad or whatever you play the game on. Requires several hours of grinding and playing the game, get them all the math level, will so they can graduate. So after they graduate, they will. You can just look at your new function, just like it. Just, yeah, yeah. Just like in Earth Wars, just like in Earth Wars, there will be a character list of only to find out what they're doing. To find out what they're doing after they sadly graduate from Avengers Academy. Anyway, like yeah. So you can check up on Iron Man, Captain America, etc. For saving the world from who knows what. Who knows what. Saving the world from who knows what. But occasionally there will be quests called reunions in the game from the new Avengers, which will basically be the I can't think of any new Avengers. How about how about how about the Falcon can have the how about there be two versions of the Falcon? The one from the MCU and the one from like I'm familiar with the Falcon looking more like well to be honest, I only don't know much about the MCU Falcon. I only know only about that. It will only surprise you to find out, but I don't really know anything about the MCU Falcon. And, and before you even ask, have you watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus? No, I haven't. I am kind of trying to be a Marvel fan by watching Avengers shows because because Thanos. So, what do you know about the Avengers? I know that they do battle with evil like King, the Conqueror worlds and stuff, but compared to that's why I'm thinking about DC version of the game called Justice League Academy. Which I'm going to talk about very quickly before I talk. There will be two games: Avengers Academy new 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 pupils and Justice League. Let me only check in to make sure that's not the game. Okay, Avengers Academy new students and Justice League Academy. I will take you quickly through the plot of that game really quickly. So in that game, it's still the same thing. It basically the young Justice character that we follow throughout the game with occasionally an older Justice like Batman, like basically any new recruit to the JL, to the JL, the JL have to go to a cat have to go to an academy. Any new recruit of the JL have to go to them. Now, as the game goes on, there will be a quest called, and then the game will be retitled Justice League Unlimited Academy. I mean, to refer to the fact that the Justice League Unlimited now is around. Anyway, anyway, both games will have that same function where you can check up on older students once they both graduate. But their game you can check up on heroes like Batman who never attended the academy. For Batman, you even get a little bit of, of the story behind him, like 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 the fact that he's like the fact that he's he's something. And uh guys, I might make a problem with Arthur video about how yeah. Yeah, so the game is that is it's a I just wanted to remember Avengers Academy. Avengers Academy. Because that game was removed from the App store years ago. The game was removed from the App Store years ago. Go. What? There could be no, not those Avengers Academy. Go. Where's no, no, not comic, not comic. It was a game. You see, this is it. I haven't even had it long enough. Well, the game was great, guys. I remember grinding for 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 hours and hours and hours, hours. Guys, I remember grinding for what felt like hours and hours and hours and hours. Hours. And it was like comparing Avengers Academy to Transformers Earth Wars. When comparing the two games, I remember grinding for hours on both games. But I'm still grinding to this day on Earth Wars because of new DLCs, because of new stuff. I remember still grinding. I remember still grinding to this day the time it took me to complete Earth Wars. I remember the time it took. Funny, if IMDb has games like Avengers Academy, I remember grinding what felt like hours. With on guys, I can't talk about grinding on Star Wars, any Star Wars game because I haven't grinded enough time on any. I have not grinded on the Batman Arkham series at all. Ah, okay. I did want to talk to you about Avengers Academy and how the game is kind of my favorite. However, my favorite guys, I just wanted to talk to you about. I might just talk about games that I like to see come back. And this it one of the games. Yeah, Avengers Academy plus a sequel. Well, that game is like OP Avengers. Like in the same reality that I want to see those older Transform games be brought back. Those older Transform games. I would love to see this game come back. Too. Until my next video, enough fun. I'll see you later. Goodbye, guys.